Time. From the moment we're born until the moment we die, we all move along that great conveyor belt that we call life. And just as you think you know where you're going, suddenly, without warning, something changes. Maybe good, maybe bad. Is it fate, destiny? These are the changed. Right now on just one station, Olympian Amy Van Dyken Ruin. I was looking through my photo album. I've known Amy Van Dyken for a long time.
Look at that. I had muscles. Your mustache was still there.
I still had hair.
Right, you had hair. It was good. You still have hair.
She was built for speed, long and strong. Between 1996 and 2000, no one could touch her. She became the first American female to win 4 gold medals in a single Olympics and retired as one of the only Olympians whose medals were all gold. When an Olympic swimmer as decorated as you are finishes swimming competitively, what did you see ahead of you?
I had moved to LA for a couple of years. I was doing a national radio show on Fox Sports Radio. For 2 years in a row, I was the only woman on the, Talker's Top 100 Influencers list for sports, which was amazing. I really saw my life going in that direction. Life's funny that way. Amy had done it all in the pool and was a rising star on the air. Her husband, former Broncos punter Tom Ruin, had retired, and they frequently drove up to their second home in Show Low to get away. Amy and Tom had just finished having dinner one night when suddenly the life that she and Tom knew ended. I went outside and Tom normally took off on his motorcycle ahead of me, but this time he was kind of dilly-dinking with his motorcycle. And I went, and he said he looked up and he saw me going. And he was like, "Where are you headed?" in his head. No screaming, no screeching, no brake lights, and all of a sudden he sees me go over a 6-foot embankment. That was it. My life changed just like that. I did wake up in the flight for life, and I looked and I saw the clouds, and I said, "Please don't let me die." The next day, my neurosurgeon said, "We are going into surgery right now, but before we do, I want you to know, I'm going to do everything I can to save you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to." And he said, "I need you at this moment to say goodbye to Tom, just in case you don't make it." And I said goodbye.
What is that like, to have to say goodbye to your husband and possibly say goodbye to the life you know?
In that moment, I looked at Tom and I said, "Tom, I love you, but I want you to move on with your life if I don't come out. And I want you to date and I want you to get married. Please be happy." And he got closer to me and he said, "Amy, if this is ever too much, you can let go." Tom's words were heartfelt, but he also knew that if she could make it through the surgery, she'd be as mad as a hornet. And I kind of thought of that as like a challenge, right? Like, wait a minute, you don't think I'm going to, I will show you. And boy, did she. Not only did she make it through the surgery, but she's now walking with the help of a special exoskeleton, and recently even hit the ski slopes. But still. I ask you this because I know you, and you know where I'm coming from when I say this, but how long did you dwell at that intersection of why me and I have to go on? Things happen to you. So I don't want my last moment to be a sourpuss moment, right? I don't want to be remembered like that. So when I do have those moments, I make them just that, just moments, because I can't make it my whole day. What do you miss the most? It's 2 things that come to mind. One is I do miss getting the stares when I would walk in, being 6'5" with those high heels on and those skinny jeans. I miss that. I also miss things that are simple, right? Knowing when I need to powder my nose. Defying the odds, denying fate, moving ahead one step at a time. The thing that I have learned is that anything is possible given time. Amy is such a force, and she tells me that maybe this was supposed to happen to her so that she could be an example that you never give up and that you always move straight ahead. Of course, we'll keep you up to date on her journey.